and come back to the middle, and then go the other way. There you go.
All right, now we're going to start with our feet nice and wide. Keep your butt low and just slide your butt parallel with the ground. So just bend your knees to slide your butt. You should feel this right inside your groin. Keep that chest up again. Get your butt down, 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 chest up. Going side to side here. Get about 5 to 10 each side. Once we've done that, we're going to go into a deep lunge, extra deep. Try to get your elbow all the way to the inside of your foot, and then twist it up and come back. I'm on a downward slope here. Deep lunge. Raise up, and then pop up. Let's get 5 each side.
Hey, Tori, this is Ryan. We're just doing a dynamic stretch right now, okay?
All right, there we go.
So if you want to just get your videos set up so we can see you and the bounce back and or goal in the background, okay? Try to get it a little bit higher. The higher up, the easier it is for us to see you. So you want to have it be high. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Right now we're going to do 10 shoulders. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Take a step. Kick it up.
So now we're doing 10 soldiers.
Kick it up. We're switching up, getting those hamstrings going. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Kick it up like a punter. Right, I think I'm getting the second monitor up here next time. We'll really get this thing going.
Yeah, so Tori, we're just stretching right now. That's all.
All right.
All right, now we're going to go quad pulls. So grab your quad, pull it back, switch it up.
Oh, I forgot the cones.
All right, now we're going to go jumping jacks here. 10 jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. We're going to go power skips for height. Power skips for height here. All right, does everyone feel good? Everyone feel loose, ready to go? Give me thumbs up if you're good. Thumbs up if we're good. Okay, what we're going to set up now, we're going to do
Tori,
a box.
mute yourself, Tori, just until
we can mute that. Right, we can mute that.
That's true. That's true. Sorry.
So everyone's going to take 4 cones, and we're going to make a box 5 yards by 5 yards. So a yard is a big step. So 5 yards by 5 yards, you're going to make a box of cones. So everyone should be doing that right now. Just a square box. Ryan, let me know if I'm off camera.
No, you're great, Mitch.
All right, and once your box is made, once you have a 5 by 5 box, come back and stand in front of the camera. Give me that thumbs up. Once everyone's thumbs up, we'll be ready to do it. Nice, Mateo, got you. Finn, looking good. Schmitz, you're good. Brody, good. Jack, you good? Awesome. Looks like everyone's good. Okay, so for the first round, we're going to do some things without.
We lost visual on Tori. Tori, we don't need. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Tori, if you can turn your camera sideways, that would be great. There you go. Your iPad. Okay, Tori, did you get the box set up? You're good? Okay, great. All right, so what we're going to do, first round, everyone's going to have a stick. Okay, everyone's going to have a stick. Very first thing we're going to do is just sprint, sprint, sprint. So this is like you're playing the first round. We're going to go through everything without a ball. So we're going to go
Everybody
stick.
Watch first. Watch Mitch do it first. Watch Mitch do it first.
We're going to go stick, no ball for the first couple rounds of different things we're going through. And this is more the defensive side of things. And then we're going to go through with a ball, which will be more like dodging. So for the first round, it's just going to be a simple split, or sprint. So we're going to start at one cone. We're going to go hard, cut, go around, cut, back to where we started. Okay? So I want everyone to get 1 rep going each direction of that. So let's start that off. 1 rep of each direction, going full speed, cutting at every cone. Good, staying low. Just like you're playing defense, so you don't need a cradle, but you want to keep your stick out in front of you. Good, Nate, good, Nate. Take a second and then go the other direction. All right, let's get everyone back to the first cone. Everyone back to the first cone.
What we really want to, Mitch, if we can do 1 more rep, really focus in on precise movements. So a couple of you, Brody, I definitely noticed this. We're like rounding the edges, Mitch, as opposed to planting and then sharp 90-degree, right?
Yeah,
so you want to plant
on the outside foot, explode to the next cone. Get low, explode.
That's all about planning on your outside foot so that when you change direction, you're doing it in an efficient, tight, and really of 90-degree. You don't want to round these off. So let's do that 1 more time, and nobody round any edges.
Let's everyone go to the first cone. I'm going to call a go call here. We'll all go at the same time, see if we can get a little race action. Might be hard to tell who's the winner, but everyone gets set. Once you're set, get in a good athletic position. Set, go. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is nice. Sodor flew around. I don't know if those are 5 yards, Sodor, but you nice cut in there. Okay, let's go back. Let's go 1 more opposite direction. 1 more opposite direction here. Set, go. Good. Stay low. Stay in athletic position. Good. All right. So that, this is one of those things where this might sound, let's get everyone back in the camera so you can see, this might sound like a simple thing, right? You're just literally running around in a square, but getting really low, staying compact, getting extra tight and compact on the corners and exploding out of those, that is like the key to athleticism. This is a drill you can do on your own at any time, indoors or outdoors, without a ton of space. So now we're going to work on ends, which are our drop step. So watch here as I'm going to describe it. Okay, you're going to start on the inside of the cone. So you're going to sprint up. You're going to plant to the outside of the cone, open and drop step, sprint back, plant, open, drop step, plant, open, and drop step back to the start. So straight up, drop step across the diagonal, straight up, drop step across the diagonal, okay? So it looks like this. So we're getting low, we're finding the next cone, we're opening to the inside, and we're changing directions, okay? So let's all start for the first cone. If you have to walk through it slow to make sure you're turning the right way, feel free to do that. And let's get it going here. Get a couple of reps so you start to get a feel for it. You should never, Brody, you don't want to go at adjacent. You're cutting across the middle. You're going at a diagonal. So you're going straight and then cutting.
Good, Nate,
straight
go again.
And then cutting.
Go again, Nate. Go again. No need to wait. Go again. Get another rep in.
Good, Mateo. Good, Mateo. Good, good. Graydon, get low on those changes. You're still standing straight up. Get low and plant hard and change. You have cleats on, Graydon?
Nate, you want to open up towards the middle. So in that second drop step, you're actually turning around the opposite direction. You want to plant and then drop step with your inside foot so your body rotates towards the middle of the square. Does that make sense, Nate?
Good, Jack. Jack, that's exactly right. Now, last drop step, the last one was a pivot instead of a drop step, but the 3 up to that point were perfect. Ryan, make sure you're going full speed, full speed. So no one should be going in a square. You should be going up, diagonal, up, diagonal,
Tori,
up,
let's get a
diagonal.
look on this box so we can give you some feedback.
We're looking at the sky right now, Tori.
It's at a weird angle. I'm trying to move it, but it keeps falling.
Okay.
Okay.
If you can try to find something to lean it against, that's probably gonna be your best bet.
Yeah, I have a chair out here. It's just it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Finn French, if you can, same thing. We can't really see you. If you can tilt the angle down a little bit, that would be ideal.
Mateo, go one more time, buddy. Let me see it.
Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Good. Plant, drop, open. Plant, drop, open.
Good job, Mateo. I like the dog in the middle for extra level of difficulty.
All right, so last one we're going to do. Everyone back on camera. Finish up your rep. Come back on camera. All right, last one we're going to do is sprint, shuffle, back pedal, shuffle. So what that looks like, your hips are always going to face the same way. Sprint, get nice and low, shuffle, back pedal, and then shuffle across, okay? So we want to keep our hips nice and low. We want to be moving, changing direction hard. The biggest thing I'm seeing is as you guys are changing direction, some of you guys, it's like slow motion. You need to plant hard, which means quick choppy steps as you come into the corner, explode off the outside, and then pop to the outside.
Yeah, Mitch, do yours like half speed just to show these guys as you approach a cone, you know, what you're doing with your feet. Everybody watch Mitch. When he gets to that first cone, he's breaking down so that way he can plant on that left foot and get across. Again, then he gets the next cone, breaks down, and then when he goes to that back pedal, then again, plants on that outside foot so he can shift his body weight and then shuffle back. So when you get to a cone, kind of throttle down, short, choppy steps so that you can be really efficient with your footwork. All right, let's see it.
And you want to keep two hands on your stick, in an athletic position.
Sodor, take a break between reps. Hold on. Sodor, take a break, but catch your breath right now. And Sodor, what I really want to see you is when if you're going to go with your long pole, let's try to have our stick out in front as opposed to at our side, okay? And get past that cone. Don't shortchange it. Run past the cone before you then go into your shuffle. Run past the cone before you go from shuffle to back pedal. Get past the cone before you go from back pedal to shuffle. Does that make sense?
Let's go opposite direction. Everyone through opposite direction. So start at the opposite cone or just change, the direction you're going. Sprint, shuffle, back pedal, shuffle.
Can you see me better here?
Yeah.
Yep, much better.
Let's see it. Let's see it, Tori.
Good, Jack. Good, Jack Corcoran. Nice work. Good, Nate. Good, Nate. Who's that? Ryan Gregerson. You always want your hips to face the same way. It looks like you were turning your body there. You're always facing the same way. So it's forward, sideways, backwards, sideways.
Tori, give your Tori, when you keep finish the rep. When you go, keep that stick in front all the time, Tori. You have a tendency when you go from your back pedal into your shuffle, you then bring your stick to your side. We want to keep that stick in front, especially if you had a short stick, it'd be a different story. If you got a long pole, we want to try to work on having that always be in front, okay? And then the other thing is when you go from your back pedal into your shuffle, plant on that outside foot so that you could quickly shift your body weight, okay? Let's see it. Yeah, that's exactly right.
There you go, Tori. There you go. Don't
turn. Good.
All right, so now let's have everyone pick up a ball. Now everyone's going to pick up a ball. We're going to do the offensive version of this, okay? All right, so the first one we're going to do, we're just going to rep out one of each direction, going full speed, okay? Stick to the outside. So if I'm starting this way, my stick is in my left hand. If I'm starting this way, my stick is in my right hand. But no matter what direction I'm turning, my stick should be in the outside. So just a full speed sprint. If you want to go 2-hand cradle, or if you're an attackman, you want to go 1-hand cradle, it's up to you. But let's see us going full speed, exploding through those turns, changing direction hard, planting, getting to the next cone, and then running through to the end.
Couple pointers here. Just like with the defensive footwork, we do not want to see you guys rounding edges. Show the poor form that we don't want. Show the poor form that we don't, and just rounding around. Mitch did such a great job of planting change. Mitch, what do you want? So here's Mitch. You're going to show him the bad form here?
Yeah, so this would be the bad form if we just rounded it off like this.
Yep.
And the other thing we want to make sure we don't do is it's not just a turn our body and go the other way. We want to plant, pack our body in low, plant and explode towards that cone. Get low, plant, explode.
Mitch, do you want long poles to choke up or hold at the bottom, or whatever the preference is?
Yeah, long poles, let's hold kind of in the middle of your stick where you can have the most control over your stick. So what's that, Tori, Jack, Nathaniel, hold that kind of mid. Yeah, perfect, Nathaniel. Nice, Jack. Good, Tori. That's great. That the logo should be right kind of in the middle. Okay, let's go. A couple reps with each hand, ball on your stick. Keep it north-south, protecting that stick. Ready, go. Good, Jack. Good, Nathaniel. Full speed changes. You don't have to sell too much of a head fake, Brody. Good.
Once you get a rep in, just you take a quick little breath and then get another one.
Go back the other direction, yeah. Make sure you're getting both hands here.
Adam, stick to the outside. Make sure whatever direction you're running, you want that stick on the outside. So if you're running to your right, your stick should be in your right hand. If you're running to your left, your stick should be in your left hand. Adam, I think you're a little turned around.
Once everyone's got 2 reps, let's bring it back to the camera. Once you got 2 reps each direction, bring it back to the camera. Ryan Schmitz, we're frozen. I don't know if you can see us.
Adam, does that make sense, that feedback in terms of cradling and running? Okay.
Finn, you're finishing up your last rep, Finn? Oh, Schmitz is back. Okay, great. Everyone back, Jack, back. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, you're always gonna go to the inside of the cone, right? And we're gonna do quick, choppy steps, always keeping our hips the same way, okay, until we get to that next cone. So quick, choppy steps, hip to the next way, find that next cone. Quick, choppy steps, find the next cone. Quick, choppy steps, and then sprint to the next cone. So really want to focus on getting low, getting your hips up around the cone. You're keeping your hips facing the same direction as you come around that cone backwards. Find the next cone and go. Ryan Gregerson, let's make sure our gloves are on. We're doing this like we're in a game here. Good. Once you come out of it, find the next cone and explode.
Good, Brody.
Oh boy. Good, Jack. Good, Jack. Good, Jack. Find that next cone and explode towards it. Good. Get a couple each direction.
Brody, we're not running a circle around. We want our hips to face the same way. So we're running up and around it. We're doing a circle around the cone, but we're not turning our hips. So our hips are facing the same direction the whole time, Brody. So your hips are facing right now, it's kind of towards your bounce back. You've got to face that direction. So you got to tippy toe around that cone facing the same way.
Finn, good job. Let's get nice and low as you go
Ryan
around
Gregerson.
those. Quick, choppy.
That's it, Brody.
Low,
That's
Finn.
it.
Yeah, come to the inside of the cone. Oh, down goes Brody.
Oh,
Go
no,
to inside
Brody,
cone.
you're halfway home now. So you did it correctly, but then when you run to the next cone, then you do turn your hips and go to that. Does that make sense? So you run to that first cone, keep your hips facing the same way, but then turn your hips to the second cone and then run towards that. Keep your hips the same way. Watch Mitch one more time if you need to, Brody. Sorry, Braden. Soder.
Rye, I have a major glitch here. I might have to upgrade our Zoom account. There's an issue with the Zoom account right now.
With the meeting time?
Yeah, I think it downgraded our account for some random reason.
Yeah.
But can you actually see if you can upgrade while I'm going? If you can just get the pro account, and then I can.
Yeah.
Tech
Where's the info and the
it's all right, fellas, here we're gonna go into shooting now. All right, so let's get everyone with a ball, as many balls as they can, and you're gonna be about 5 to 7 yards away. We're gonna do simple time and room shooting to start, and we're gonna work on everyone's form. The most important thing here that I want to focus on is making sure you're in a spot where we can see your form. So right now, Adam, it's pretty tough to see you. Yeah, Finn, if you can move so we can see where you're shooting. Are you shooting into the bounce back, Mateo? That's helpful. Great. And then, perfect. I can see, yep, we can see you. Nathaniel and Schmitz, I can see you. Brody, you're not in the screen, so you're going to have to move in a little bit closer. And Gregerson, that's a good spot if you're shooting from there.
Mitch, where do I find the info?
I think I'm going to have to do it. So I'm going to get these guys going, and then I'm going to try to figure this out.
Got it.
Okay, so and my headphones, of course, just died too. So falling apart. So I'll try yelling.
Okay. All right, so what we've got here, guys, is we want two cones set up. The first one at right around maybe 8 to 10 yards, and then the second one 2 to 3 yards behind that. So depending on what your shooting range is, you know, we want to be taking these shots anywhere from, 10 to 12 yards. Okay. So if you want to start at goal line extended and kind of pace out about 8 to 10, put one down there, and then take, 2 steps back away from the goal and then put down your second cone. So if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can have it be farther out. If you're like, maybe in an area where a miss is a catastrophic event, then maybe a little bit tighter is appropriate. Growing up, if I missed my cage, then there was heck to pay with some neighbors. So I always kind of shot a little closer. But these look pretty good. So all we're doing is just kind of a classic 2-cone time and room shooting here. So Mitch, if you actually want to pivot 90 degrees, it'll be easier. So we want to see 3 steps, okay? The first step is with that back foot, and it goes up to or behind your front foot, okay? Second foot is with your front foot, and that's going to go directly at your target. And then the third foot swings around as you go to shoot. It comes with that. So if you're shooting right-handed, your right leg swings around. If you're left-handed, it swings around, okay? With your arms, you'll notice that Mitch has them away from his body and back, okay? Away from your body and as far back as possible. So if you're looking at me right now, what we don't want to have is tight to our body like this. Get them away from your body, okay? Away from your body like this, okay? And then you want to go as far back as possible. And what this is going to do is when your stick head goes from here to here, is it's going to have your body serve as a natural shield, okay? So, and then the motion is I want to go forward, and then I want to yank down with this bottom hand. this bottom hand is going to generate a lot of my power. So by yanking down and then finishing over the top, that's how you generate as much power as possible. But it's all about the footwork, okay? Just like anything, your legs and your back and your core are stronger than your arms, okay? So let's start at that back cone, a big thing of balls. Right now, we don't want you focusing too much on at aiming. Let's just try to go straight overhand, 3/4, high to low, and put it on net, okay?
I didn't hear you before. Where do we put the cones?
The first cone, Jack, should be about 8 to 10 yards away from the goal line extended, and then take 2 more steps and put the second cone. So we start at the second cone, you finish at the first cone.
Got it.
Good form, Ryan Schmitz. That looks good. Keep it going. Finn, I want to see you try to get your stick a little bit farther behind your body. Instead of it being out like this, Finn, look, see how instead of this, try to get it back. Try to engage your back and turn your body more so you're yanking and then going, okay? Keep going, Graydon. Brody, same thing. You're like this. You're like this. I want to see you try to turn your back, get your stick back behind your body so it comes around and then forward, okay? Graydon, 3 steps. Soder, 3 steps. You just took 1 step and threw the ball at the cage. Get your back, get your body, get your legs into it. 3 big steps. That first step with the back foot, then your front foot, and then the back foot swings around.
I don't have any room.
Much better. If you, Tori, if you don't have any room, just do it directly in front of the cage, just 3 yards out, okay?
Okay.
That's the adjustment. We're just gonna go, you're gonna do a drill very similar to it, but instead of doing proper distance, you're gonna be about 5 yards out, so there's no way you can miss the cage.
Okay, thank you.
Nate, you can take a bigger crow hop than that. Come on. That first step needs to be much more powerful. Much better, Nate. Get everything into this. You're shooting as hard as you possibly can. As hard as you possibly can. Jack, get your body ready. Don't have your hips facing the goal. Jack Corcoran, turn your body. Yes, don't you're facing like at the goal. Turn your body, engage, get in an athletic position. Let me see like a crowd. Yeah, be an athlete. Yes, and take a big first step.
If we get kicked off, I will send a new meeting code out immediately after this. I'm working on this, just so everyone's aware.
That looks good, Adam Wade. Let me see some more. Mateo, what are you shooting at right now? Your bounce back? Mitch, you're good.
Oh, I beat that clock by about 10 seconds. All right, let's do this thing.
Hey, Coach, I was asked to move from my neighbors, and now I really don't have any room to do anything.
Can you just get in real tight to the goal?
Yeah, I can, but it's like there's cars right directly next to where I am and where I need to. Like there's a little open area, but there's cars all around that rail. I don't want to hit any of them.
Finn,
Okay.
Finn, try to come over and follow through opposite sides so you get more power in your follow through.
Can you move?
There you go. Much better.
Can you? Is there a better space, Tori? Can you move, or is it a? Is there like no good space?
Good, Schmitz. Good,
There's
Schmitz.
a good patch here. I'm gonna go. I think
Yes, Theodore.
I'll
What's
move
that?
it.
Let's go, Greg. Keep repping out. Keep repping out, kid.
I'll be good.
If you have specific questions, you can unmute yourself and ask specific questions, guys. But I want to see you guys keep repping out. Get as many balls as you can. Get some good reps. Good, Mateo. Good, Mateo. Mateo, really snap that wrist at the end with that top hand. Let's see it, Nathaniel. Jack. And pulls, don't be afraid to choke up an inch or two on the bottom. We want our top hand so that way it's almost straight when it's back. So Nathaniel, Stickle, you guys want your top hand not to be alligator arm. Extend it out over top, and even high is fine. The higher you come, you can just slam it down and try to slam the earth in front of you with the top of your head.
So
Good, Brody. Good.
Soder and Brody, you guys are doing a much better job. Listen to me. You're doing a much better job getting your stick behind your body. But what you're doing is you're coming here, and then you're stopping, and then you're going forward. So as much as you can, go from here all the way down in one fluid motion. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys?
Nate, let's keep two hands on your stick as you follow through. When you just do the one-handed swing, you're losing power off that. Good, good. And then just try to slam the turf in front of you. Instead of coming around your body, slam that turf in front of you.
This should be tiring. You should be getting tired doing this. If you're getting tired, that's a good thing.
Good.
Better, Brody.
Good, Finn. Finn, can you move the camera a little bit so we can see a little bit more of your shot, like from beginning to end? And Gregerson, we can't see you at all. I don't know, you might be ball hunting right now, but can't see Gregerson at all.
I think Gregerson was ball hunting.
Got it. Have we switched hands yet?
Nope, not yet. Let's do a little ball hunt first.
Good, good. Oh, baby. Someone behind
What? Yeah.
Graydon,
who's that behind the net? That's a lot of trust there.
See it, Schmitz. Good, Schmitz. Good. Follow through. Snap towards that earth. Snap down.
Graydon, you're getting tired, and so same deal. You're getting your hands out here, right? We want to try to get that stick behind our body, you don't want to just go here and go forward. Get that stick behind our body and come here and then down, all in one motion.
Mateo, your back elbow is still bent at 90. You want to extend that back. Okay, so maybe loosen up your grip on the stick a little bit so you can reach back further and then snap that wrist at the end. Good, Ryan. Is Gregerson lefty, or do you switch hands? Are you a lefty naturally?
No, he's a righty.
No, I'm a righty. I just switched hands.
Okay, cool. Tori's
Mateo, slide that top hand down more, okay? Mateo, think about putting your elbow on your butt end, and then wherever your hand ends up, that's right around where you should be holding it. See that? Put your elbow on the butt end. Yep. Put your elbow there, and that's where your hand should end up. Okay? That's going to give you more distance, get more velocity. Okay?
Good, Ryan. Good, Ryan.
Good. Mateo, don't choke it. You're choking the life out of it. Nice and loose. Mateo, in the palm, in my fingers. Don't choke it. Relax. Relax. In the fingers. Get your stick in your fingers.
Finn, I can't really see you. I just got the top corner of the net, Finn.
Good, Schmidt.
And Adam Wade, if there's any way you can rotate the camera around, I think we're looking right at the sun, so you're just a big shadow. You can maybe move it, like rotate it like 90 degrees so we can see your chest and your body when you're shooting. That's going to be very helpful. Ryan, that goalie just make a save on you? Oh, there you go. There you put one around him. Finn, if you can, guys, honestly, for shooting, if the way I have it, where it's like the camera's facing the goal, other than, you know, if the goal's right in the sun, but if you can get the camera directly behind you or kind of behind you, that lets us see you go all the way through the mechanics and follow through. Yeah, like Mateo has it. Basically, if the camera's looking right at the goal, that's probably a pretty good view for us. Yep, great adjustment there, Finn. That's much better. Yep, perfect, Finn. Tori's getting things set up there.
Oh, look at Adam. Good, Tori. Bigger crow hop on that first step. You're going to get a lot more power, Tori, with that left foot if you get closer to your front foot or go behind your front foot. Okay, bigger crow hop on that first one. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tori might only have one ball right now.
Yeah. Oh boy, we're just seeing a orange Tigers jersey.
All right, fellas, let's get some offhanded reps here. Let's switch up to our offhand. For these, it's gonna feel awkward, right? It's gonna be weird. You probably won't be as comfortable stepping behind, or maybe you will. You want to really still work on getting those hands away from the body.
If this feels awkward, so Graydon, put the ball down. Graydon, put the ball down. Do like 5 reps with just no ball. 5 reps just with no ball.
Finn, no ball, just a rep.
Loosen up your shoulders. You're too tight. Loosen up your shoulders. Good.
Finn, let's see a couple with no ball. Just a couple reps, just repping through it without a ball. Just walking through it full speed. Let's see it, Finn.
Graydon, make sure you don't start with your stick at your side. Look at, see how you do that with your strong hand, Graydon? No, right? So have it up by your ear.
That's better. Make sure you keep that stick. Don't drop your elbows into your body. Keep that stick out extended and then snap through.
Let me see one, Brody. No ball. No ball, Brody. No ball. Do like 4 or 5 reps, no ball.
Good, Schmitz. Nice follow through. See ya, Jack.
Mateo, see how your stick is on your shoulder like this? Get those arms back.
Nathaniel, get that top hand higher before you start going. Top hand high now. High now.
That's it. Good, Brody. Mimic what you do. That's it. Good, Brody. Daniel. Yes, Brody. That's really good.
Jack Corcoran.
Much better.
Jack, start with it higher up. I want you to start with your cradle up nice and high and then slam it down or slam it through. Start.
Good, Schmitz.
Arm up. Turn your feet. Good. Now step and slam. Good.
Brody, that looked really good, Brody.
Turn those shoulders a little bit more. You're still kind of facing right at the goal.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Good, great. And loosen up those shoulders. Tori's back.
Good, Ryan. Good, Ryan Gregerson.
Tori, was that your only one ball?
I just ran all the way around my neighborhood getting this ball.
Okay. Do you have,
no, I too, but my neighborhood is really cut together, so I was going to lose it. I don't want to have one ball.
Okay. Graydon, drop that top hand down a little bit and loosen up those shoulders. Get those arms away from your body. Oh, no. Did Tori just miss again? Tori, just go from like 5 yards right in front so you can't miss. Mateo, get that stick off your shoulder, brother.
Should we get into Y, Rye? All right, fellas, let's everyone back to the camera so you can see. Jason, we got almost everyone back. Who's Tori's half a mile away from his house, finding his ball. All right, so fellas, this time what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna act like we're splitting, running down the alley, making a quick move. Or I'm sorry, sprinting towards our defender, making a quick move, and then we're taking a shot on the run. You can go either direction. So this is a Y cone drill. So I'm going to set it up right now. Ryan's going to talk through it as I set this up, and then we'll demo a few runs, okay?
All right, so
This one, you guys should be, this is the next 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes. You guys should be gassed at the end of this.
You're going to have 4 cones set up in the shape of a Y, okay? So the 2 closest ones are along the pipe, about 8 yards up, okay? Just basically lined up with the 2 pipes at about 8 yards. Next one is at about 10 yards, and it's between the 2. So that's like the cross section of the Y. And then take about 3 steps back from that one. So that should be about 13 yards out. So the bottom of the Y is at 13. The cross hatch is at about 10. And then the tips of the Y are at 8 yards, and they're lined up with the pipes.
So the bottom of the Y should be further away from the goal?
That's correct. Yep, the bottom of the Y, right? And then you got the cross section and then the two tops. So the 2 tops are closest to the goal. They're at 8 yards lined up with the pipes. And then the middle or the cross section of the Y is at 10 yards. And then the bottom of the Y is the farthest away, and that's at about 13 to 15. So we're going to start at the bottom of the Y. If everybody wants to, we'll give them another minute or 2 here, Mitch, to get set up. But if you guys watch Mitch, it'll make sense. The cones will make sense. So you start at the bottom of the Y. You run to that cross section, that middle one. You're going to give a change of direction and a change of speed. So a little split dodge. So you can either you can change hands or stay in the same hand. So right to right, left to left, left to right, right to left. Okay. You get to that next cone, and then we shoot at that next cone that's at 8 yards along the pipe. And the key here is, if you watch Mitch, when he gets to that shooting cone, all of his momentum is going towards kind of the corner of the field, right? And when we get there, we want to make sure that we swing our outside hip around and go back to the cage. So you don't want your momentum going away from the goal. Go back to the cage. So look, Graydon, you faded away. Don't fade away. Go back to the net, okay? And the key here is, when we shoot on the run, is we want to get our arms away from our body, not in tight, but away from our body, and our stick back. So we swing it around as we bring that outside hip around. Much better, Graydon. Tori, we just make sure we shoot on the run, that we don't stop running. Ryan Gregerson, that looked pretty good.
Yeah, so ideally, guys, you're just sprinting full speed, taking a shot, and then walk back to the top and do it again until you run out of balls. Good, Ryan. Don't fade. Don't fade. Last step towards the cage. Don't fade.
Schmitz.
Then don't fade off to the corner. You should be coming 1 step back to the pipe as you take that final shot.
Brody, let's get those a little bit farther away from the cage. I want to get a little bit greater distance.
Jack, start with your hands in the middle of your stick. Start with your hands in the middle of your stick like you're cradling. You can then slide your bottom hand down or your top hand up a little bit, but start with your stick. Yeah, there you go, like you're actually dodging. Good. Good, good. Follow through and finish.
Mateo, just start with your strong hand right now, buddy.
Split, arms back, and fire. Follow through all the way. Who's that? Brody. Brody, don't just fade off and feather it in there. Power through. That last step should plant and head towards the net. Plant, better, 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 head towards the net. Good, Schmitz. Good, Schmitz. Go ahead, Nathaniel. Let's see it, Nathaniel.
Graydon, you shouldn't be shooting and to just be able to stop right away. Your momentum, you're stopping and then shooting to catch your breath between reps, but you want this to be on the run. You're running to the cone, stopping, and then doing a time and room shot. You want to just be a continuous motion. So you keep running through your shot. Graydon, same thing. Keep running through your shot. Don't stop short.
Adam
Keep
Wade.
running.
Adam Wade, same thing too. Adam, you stopped as soon as you shot.
That's it. That's much better. Exaggerate it like that, Graydon.
Good, Finn. Good. Better, Finn. Better. Finn, you're. Let me see a righty. Let me see a righty shot, Finn. All right. Nice job, Schmitz.
Mateo, don't be in such a rush. You're just trying to get rid of the ball like it's a hot potato. Carry it after that change. Plant on that outside foot. Swing around and let your body keep going. Get those hands back. You're just like here, just pushing it forward. Get those hands back.
Adam Wade, if you can move the camera so we can see your dodge. Just saw you blow by the camera for a half second. Can't give you much feedback otherwise, other than you look, I don't know about those Duke shorts. Good, Rye. Good, Rye.
Mateo, so much better.
Nice, Mateo.
Mateo, so much better.
Good, Jack. Good, Jack. Jack, you really want to follow through all the way across so you can get your body into it.
Adam, I'd like to see you get your arms up and back a little bit more. You're like here, Adam Wade. You're like here, right? I want to see him up and back here. Not here, up and back.
Nathaniel Stickle, make sure you're making a move. You're not just fading off to where you kind of are like just running to the right. Go straight at the goal, make a move to the right, then take that shot. So I want to see a hard cut. I know you don't have you're working in limited space, but that's even more reason. Go straight at the goal, make a hard cut to the right. There it is. There it is. Good. You don't even have to switch hands, but the fact that you did was great.
Tori, I loved your follow through there. Tori, that was great. Great job swinging that hip around and keeping your momentum. That's excellent. Really great job, Tori.
Brody, don't fade away when you take that shot, buddy. Don't hop into it, Mateo. Don't hop into it. Follow through towards the net.
Graydon, slide that top end. You're going back to the old. We look away, then you go back to the old way. Commit to it, and you got to run all the way through the shot every time. So if that means you go fewer reps, but you do it right, that's better than being in a rush to get back just to shoot again. Do it correctly.
Finn French, good drive there. Make sure when you follow through, you want to come all the way across your body. It seems like you're holding up and you're stopping as you shoot that. Hopefully you can still hear me out there. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Finn?
Graydon, try to swing that outside hip around so that when you finish your shot, you're actually running backwards to the goal.
Yeah, Finn, I was saying it looks like you're holding up your follow through. Follow through all the way. It should end up opposite side of your body if you do it right. So you follow.
Yes, Graydon. Yes.
What you want, Finn?
Yes, Graydon. That's what we want to see. And do that with your right hand too.
Better, Finn. Better, Finn.
Yep. Good, Graydon. Now just make sure you end up running backwards into the net.
Good, Schmitz. Nice shot there. Nice follow through as well.
Gregerson, you're getting tired. So your form's slipping. Better arm placement there, Adam Wade. Good, Tori. Oh, and the celly. We got a celly from Tori.
Nathaniel, if you can twist the camera a little bit so I can see more towards the goal. I'm seeing your initial dodge, but not your actual shot.
We got Tori is weaving in celebrations to his rep.
See it, Jack.
Oh, don't drop your hands. Who was that? Finn? Finn, don't drop your hands. Tori, what was that celebration you weaved in there?
Good.
The arrow, you know.
The archers, the arrow archers. Okay.
Are Will Manning
Yeah,
over
I lost it. Yeah, I know. But I happened to lose a ball.
Schmitz, your righties are looking good. I want to see a couple lefty bombs. Good, Mateo. Keep those feet moving.
Graydon, get those arms back. You're in such a rush to get your shot off. You're not getting your arms back behind your body. Let's see it, Schmitty.
All right, fellas, 2:30. Let's get 3 good reps each, and then bring it into the camera. One
Ryan Schmitz, that looks pretty good.
End on a good one. End on a good one, then bring it into camera.
Ryan Schmitz, that looks good. Finn, that looked good.
Oh, Soder, you got to end on a better one than that. End on a better one than that, Graydon.
Good, Mateo.
Schmitz, put one off the crossbar to end it. Put one off the crossbar to end it, Schmitz. Let's see it. Oh, just under. Nice. All right, bring it up here, guys.
You should be tired. Good. Yeah, Adam Wade just can't wait to get the water. Just can't wait. Just. You tired, Brody?
Finn, was that off the pipe of the bounce back there? All right, bring it nice and tight here, fellas. All right, so guys, first and foremost, thanks for joining us. And look, we had a perfect day here. I think everyone's, in the New Jersey, PA, New York area, and 60 and sunny doesn't get much better than this. But these are all drills that you guys can do on your own. So again, this being kind of the general clinic, we wanted to give you guys something. No matter what position you were, you can go out and do this stuff on your own. We didn't get to the wall ball stuff. Ryan is going to be doing an offensive one on Wednesday. I'm doing a defense-specific one on Tuesday. It'll be all different stuff. We'll probably do a little similar footwork stuff on the defensive side, but we're going to do all different stuff. But really appreciate you guys coming out and spending an hour. Hopefully you guys are tired. But, if you want to stay and get some extra reps in, don't get many better days than this. But thanks again for joining us, guys. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you guys later this week at our other sessions. Any questions before we go?
Yeah. Who's got a question?
No, thank you, Coach.
Awesome. Thanks, Adam. Great work.
Thank you, Coach.
Bye. Thank you. See ya.
Good work, boys.
Thanks,
Good work.
Dale.
Bye.
Good work, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mitch.
Great job,
Good
Nathaniel.
work, guys. Good work,
Thank you,
guys.
Coach.
Good job.
Thank
I'm
you.
down to one
Thank
ball.
you.
Next time, I guess I'm going to have to buy more.
Good job, Daniel.
Yeah, you need more balls. More balls.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nate. Great work, man.
Good job, Nate. Good job. Schmitty, good job. Good job, Ryan. Are you signing off? Yeah. Are you start recording?